Hello students, welcome to the Time YouTube channel for ICET. So today we shall discuss mensuration questions. These are the actual questions of TG and AP ICET in 2025. So let us see the first question. Okay, so before that, please subscribe our YouTube channel for latest updates. Okay, yeah, see the question number 1. So ABCD is a quadrilateral with diagonal AC 8 centimeters and DF and BE are the perpendicular drawn from D and B on AC, and BE is equal to 4 centimeters, and area of ABCD is given, that is 20 square centimeters. So we have to find DF. So first we draw the ABCD quadrilateral. Okay, so this is ABCD, A, B, C and D. So AC is given, this is the diagonal of quadrilateral. Next, so DF, BE and DF. So these are the perpendiculars drawn from B and D. This is F, right? So what is given? BE is given. BE is 4 centimeters, and we have to find DF. So DF is how much? So what is given? AC, total length. AC is given. This is the diagonal. This is 8 centimeters. AC is 8 centimeters. So total area of the quadrilateral. So this area of the quadrilateral given as total is 20 square centimeters. This area of the quadrilateral is nothing but area of this triangle plus area of this triangle. Okay, so you know the base of that, if you consider ABC triangle, so base is 8, this is 8 and height is 4, right? So what is the area of this triangle? So half into base is 8, height is 4, that is 16 square centimeters. The area of this lower triangle is 16 square centimeters. Total area is 20 centimeters square centimeters. What is the remain? This upper triangle area, this 20 minus 16. So this area is 4 square centimeters, right? So then what is the base of the triangle, upper triangle? AC, and we have to find DF. That means half into AC. AC is 8. So you have to find DF. So what is this area of triangle? This is 4, right? So 4 2 times, 2 4 times and 4 1 time. So DF is equal to 1 centimeter. So choice 1. Okay, next. Question number 2. If area of a trapezium whose lengths of parallel sides differ by 4 centimeters. So trapezium. So in trapezium, one pair of sides are parallel. So this is a trapezium. Okay, shorter length of a parallel side, one side is A, and let us say longer parallel side is B, and what is given? Differ by 4 centimeters. That means B minus A is 4. B minus A is 4, and whose height is 8 centimeters. This perpendicular height. So this is 8 centimeters, and what is given? The area is 112. What is the area of trapezium? Half into sum of parallel sides. Sum of these parallel sides, A plus B into H. H is how much? 8. So is equal to how much? 112, right? So 2 4 times, 4 2 times and 4 8 times. That means A plus B. So A plus B is how much? 28. Okay, so B minus A is 4, A plus B is 28. So if you add these two equations, what will you get? So if you add these two equations, plus A minus A get cancelled, b plus b 2b. So 2b is equal to 4 plus 28 32. So b is equal to 32 by 6 32 by 2, that is 16. So b is 16 centimeters, and if you substitute b is equal to 16 in the first equation, you will get a is 12. So what you have to find? We have to find larger side. Larger side is, so 16 and 12, 16 is a larger, so answer choice 1. Okay, next question number 3. If the breadth of a rectangle plot is 35% of its length, okay, rectangular plot, so breadth is how much? 75%. 75% means what? 3 by 4. Okay, so if you convert percentage to fraction, you will get 3 by 4. So 3/4 of length. Okay, so if length is 4x, so see the denominator 4 is there. If you assume, instead of assuming length is L, if you assume in terms of 4, so let us say length is 4x, then what is breadth? So breadth is equal to 3/4 of 4x, that is 4 get cancelled, 3x, right? So length of the rectangle plot is 4x and breadth is 3x, right? So their perimeter of the plot is 1050. So what is the perimeter of the rectangle is, this is rectangle, length is 4x and this is 3x. So perimeter, so perimeter is what? 2 into L plus B. 2 into L is how much? 4x and breadth is 3x. So is equal to how much? 1050, and this is 2 into 7x is equal to 1050, right? So 7 how many times? 7 15 times 0. So x is equal to 75. So what you have to find? Then what is the area? So you have to find the area of the rectangular plot. So what is the area of the rectangle? Length into breadth. So area. So area is given by 4x and breadth is 3x. So that is equal to 12 into x square. X square means 7, x is 75. So 75 into 75. So instead of multiplying this one, this bigger numbers, so if you observe this one, so 12 means, so it should be the value, answer should be the multiple of 3. So it is not, check the options whether they are divisible by 3 or not. So sum is 11, it is not divisible by 3, and it is divisible by 3, that may be the answer. So this is, sum is 17, it is not divisible by 3, so this is divisible by 3. Okay, so answer definitely 7, it is not 75,000 because 75 into 1000 should be there, so it is not 75,000. So answer definitely choice 4. If you simplify this one also, you'll get 67,500. సో మీకు మల్టిపుల్స్ చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్, 3 మల్టిపుల్ అండ్ డివిజిబిలిటీ రూల్ ఆఫ్ 3, 9, 11, దోస్ ఆర్ వెరీ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్. ఓకే, సో మనం డివిజిబిలిటీ రూల్స్తో ఈజీగా ఆన్సర్ చేయొచ్చు. ఓకే, రైట్. నెక్స్ట్ question number 4. In the following figure, ABCD is a rectangle and EF are points on AB and BC respectively, with AE is equal to 1 centimeters. So this AE is 1 centimeter, right? Yeah, this is 1 centimeter. A is given as 1 centimeter, and BE, so BE is how much? BE is 3 centimeters. So this is 3, and BF is 2 centimeters, and FC is 4 centimeters, right? So then find the area of the shaded region. So you have to find the area of the shaded region. So this is a rectangle, right? So what is the length of the rectangle? So this is 2 plus 4, so this is 6, total is 6, right? This is 6, and this total is 1 plus 3, 4, right? So what is the area of this rectangle? 4 into 6 into 4, right? 24. 1 minute. Yeah. So area of the rectangle. So area of rectangle is 24 square centimeters, and yeah. So we have to find this shaded region, right? This one. Okay. So how will you find this one? If you subtract total area minus, if you subtract these three triangles, so we'll get the shaded region, right? So what is the area of this triangle? So area of this triangle is given by, this is base is 1 and height is 6. So that means what? Half into base is 1 into 6, that is 3 centimeter, 3 square centimeters, right? Next, similarly, this is 4, this is 4, so this is half into 1 minute, so half into 4 into 4, that is 8, right? So what is the area of this triangle? This is base 2, this is 3, half into 3 into 2, that is 3. Okay, so this is 3, this is 3, and this is 8. So this is 14. So total is, yeah, so total is 1 minute. The area of these three triangles is 14 square centimeters. So triangle's area is 14 square centimeters. This total area of rectangle is 24 square centimeters. This is 14 square centimeters. The area of shaded region is difference. 24 minus 14, that is 10 square centimeters. So choice 3, right? Next, question number 5. If the length of the side of a rhombus is 20 centimeters, so length of the side of the rhombus is given. So this is 20 centimeters, and the length of its shorter side, so this is one diagonal, longer diagonal, and shorter diagonal is given. How much? This is 24. So in the rhombus, diagonals bisect perpendicularly. Bisect means, so divides equally. If total length is 24 means, so this is 12 and this is 12, right? So we have to find this length of, what you have to find? Have to find the area of the rhombus. So area of the rhombus is half into d1 into d2. సో మనం లెంత్ ఆఫ్ ద డయాగ్నల్ ఫైండ్ చేస్తే మనం ఏరియా ఈజీగా ఫైండ్ చేయొచ్చు. సో ఇక్కడ ఏంటి, ఇది రైట్ యాంగిల్ ట్రయాంగిల్. సో రైట్ యాంగిల్ ట్రయాంగిల్ ట్రిప్లెట్స్ ఏంటి, 3, 4, 5. ఓకే, సో మనకు ఆల్రెడీ ఒక యాంగిల్ ఒక సైడ్ ఏమి ఇచ్చారు, 20 సెంటీమీటర్స్, ఇది 12 ఇచ్చారు. ఓకే, సో ఇది 5 into it is exactly 4 times. So this is also exactly 4 times. That means what? Third side is exactly 4 times, that is 16. So otherwise 20 square minus, so how will you find? This is square root of 20 square minus 12 square. Instead of finding like that, so you can find using the triplets. Okay, so that means this is 16, right? So this is 16 means this is also 16. Why? So this diagonal bisect perpendicularly, so this 16 means this is 16. So 16 plus 16, 32, total length of the diagonal. So what is the area of rhombus? Half into, so d1 is 24 and d2 is 32. That means what? Half, 24 by 2, 12, 12 into 32, so 12 2 times 24. So if you observe the last digit, so last digit is 24. So in from the options, last digit is 4. So this is the answer. So otherwise, if you simplify this one, you will get 384. So మనం ఆన్సర్స్ లాస్ట్ డిజిట్ డిఫరెంట్ ఉంటే, సో లాస్ట్ డిజిట్ యూజ్ చేసి క్విక్లీగా ఆన్సర్ చేయవచ్చు, రైట్? నెక్స్ట్ క్వశ్చన్ నెంబర్ 6. The base and altitude of a parallelogram are in the ratio 3 and 2. and its area is 216 square centimeters. Then the length of the altitude is, so what is given? So parallelogram. So base is how much? So base is 3 and altitude is this one, this is 2. Okay, so area is given. What is the area of the parallelogram? Base into height. So base is 3 parts and height is 2 parts, right? So what is the area? 2 into 3, that is 6 parts. So 6 parts is how much? 6 is area of the parallelogram. 6 parts is how much? 216. So that means what? What you have to find? Then what is the length of the altitude? Altitude means 2 parts. So 2 parts is how much? So if you cross multiply this one, you will get the answer. So instead of cross multiplication, so 6 is becomes 216 means how many times? 36 times. So 2 into 36, that is 72, right? So what is the altitude? 1 minute. Sorry. Yeah. So 1 minute. We'll do in another method. Yeah. So what is given? Parallelogram. So parallelogram base is how much? So base is 3x. Let us say 3 is 2. 2 is given. Base is 3x. So altitude is 2x. So what is the area of the rhombus? Area of the parallelogram? Base into height, that is 3x into 2x. So it is given as 216. So 6x square. So x square is equal to how much? 216 by 6, that is 36. So x is equal to 6. So what you have to find? You have to find altitude, length of the altitude, that is 2x. So 2x is 2 into 6, that is 12. Okay. So choice 3, right? Okay. Next. Question number 7. If the perimeter of a semicircle is 144, then the area is, so manaki semicircle icharu. Okay, so perimeter means what? This length plus this length. So perimeter ante manam pi r consider chestam. So perimeter means this length plus this length. Okay, so this length is pi r. Okay, so full circle. So full circle is 2 pi r and half circle is half of 2 pi r, that is pi r. So I am erasing this one. Right? Yeah. So what is this length? This is radius r plus r 2r. So that means perimeter is pi r plus 2r is given as how much? This is 144. If you take 2 r common, so this is 22 by 7 plus this is 2 is equal to 144. And if you simplify this one, r into 36 by 7, this is 144. So 36 4 times, r is equal to 28. So what you have to find? So you have to find then its area. So area of the semicircle. What is the area of the semicircle? Full circle area is pi r square. A semicircle is half of that. So half into pi r square. Okay. So half into 22 by 7 into 28 into 28. సో మీరు దీన్ని సింప్లిఫై చేసే బదులు, సో ఇక్కడ 22 ఉంది కదా, సో 22 అంటే 11. సో 11 మల్టిపుల్ ఆప్షన్స్లో ఏముందో సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ ఒకసారి చెక్ చేసుకోండి. సో ఇదే క్వశ్చన్ కాదు, మీకు మెన్సురేషన్లో ఏ క్వశ్చన్ వచ్చినా కానీ ఇఫ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఇన్వాల్వ్ ఇన్ ద పై, సో యూ షుడ్ చెక్ ఫర్ 11 మల్టిపుల్. ఓకే. సో 11 మల్టిపుల్ అవుతుందా లేదా చూడండి. సో ఇక్కడ డిఫరెన్స్ ఎంత? సో దిస్ ఈజ్ 4, దిస్ ఈజ్ 5. సో డిఫరెన్స్ ఈజ్ 1, ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ డివిజిబుల్ బై 11. సో ఇక్కడ దిస్ ఈజ్ 4, దిస్ ఈజ్ 4. సో 4 minus 4 0. So this is divisible by 11, and here this is 3. So this is 5. 5 minus 3 2. 2 is not divisible by 11, and this one and 5, this is 4, this is 1. So it is not divisible by 11. So answer is choice 2. సో మెన్సురేషన్లో మీకు ఎప్పుడైనా క్వశ్చన్ ఎప్పుడైనా కనిపించినా కానీ అందులో పై ఉంటే పై ఇన్వాల్వ్ అయి ఉంటే 11 మల్టిపుల్ చెక్ చేయండి. ఓకే. సో సింపుల్గా ఇది దీన్ని క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేసి ఆన్సర్ మన టైం వేస్ట్ చేసుకునే బదులు మీరు 11 మల్టిపుల్ చెక్ చేసుకుంటే వెంటనే ఆన్సర్ చేయవచ్చు. ఓకే. నెక్స్ట్ క్వశ్చన్ నెంబర్ 8. The area 4 walls of a room is 128. Right. So what is the area 4 walls? 2 into L plus B into height is H. So this is the area formula for 4 walls. So it is given as 128. Okay. Next, what is given? Length is equal to its width. So L is equal to B. If you substitute L is equal to B in this equation, so B plus B into H is equal to 128. So H is how much? So H is 4 meters. So if you substitute H is equal to 4, so this is, so B is equal to how much? 8, 16. That means, so B is equal to 8. So what you have to find? So cost of tilling the floor. Okay. So breadth is 4 means, so length also, breadth is 8, L is equal to B, and length also 8. So we have to find the area of the floor. What is the area of the floor? Area of the floor is L into B, that is 8 into 8, 64 square meters. So the cost of tilling the floor is, you have to find in rupees. So this is at the rate of 100 rupees means 1 meter square meter is 100 means 64 square meters, that is into 100. That means answer is choice 1, 6400. Okay. Next, question number 9. So a conical chamber with same height and base diameter is created from a solid cylinder of height 18 centimeters and diameter of 14 centimeters. The remaining solid volume is around. So again it is involved in pi. So just check whether it is divisible by pi or 11 or not. So this is how much? 9, and this is 8. Okay. So 16 minus 9, so 7. It is not divisible by 11. And ఇక్కడ చెక్ చేయండి, this is 12. So this is 5. So difference is 7. It is not divisible by 11. And this is how much? This is 5. This is 8. So difference is 11. So it is divisible by 11. So if you check this one, it is also not divisible by 11. సో డైరెక్ట్గా మీరు ఏమి చేయకుండా 11 మల్టిపుల్ అవుతుందో లేదో చెక్ చేస్తే మనకు ఆన్సర్ వచ్చేస్తుంది. ఓకే. సో ఫస్ట్ మనం సాల్వ్ చేద్దాం. ఫస్ట్ కాన్సెప్ట్ ఏంటో చూద్దాం. ఓకే. సో వాట్ ఈస్ గివెన్? దిస్ ఈస్ ద సిలిండర్. సో this is the cone. Okay. So conical chamber with the same height and base of diameter is created from a solid cylinder of height. So height is how much? So height is 8, 18, and diameter, so diameter is 14. Okay. So మనం remaining part volume find చేయాలి, అంటే this volume, right? ఈ volume find చేయాలి. So what is the volume of the cylinder? Volume of the cylinder is pi r square h, and volume of the cone is 1/3 pi r square h. So మనం ఈ వాల్యూమ్ ఫైండ్ చేయాలంటే డిఫరెన్స్, వాట్ ఈస్ ద డిఫరెన్స్ ఆఫ్ దీస్ టూ? So this is 1, this is 1/3. That means 2/3 of pi r square h. So if you substitute the values, if you simplify, you will get the choice 3. సో మెన్స్ట్రేషన్లో మనకి ఎప్పుడు మెన్స్ట్రేషన్ ఆర్ జామెట్రీలో సో మనకి ఆన్సర్ పైలో ఇన్వాల్వ్ అయి ఉంటే 11 మల్టిపుల్ చెక్ చేస్తే మనకి ఈజీగా ఆన్సర్ వస్తుంది. ఓకే, యూ కెన్ సేవ్ ద టైమ్, రైట్. సో ఏ సిలిండర్ అండ్ స్పియర్ హ్యావ్ ద సేమ్ రేడియస్. ద హైట్ ఆఫ్ ద సిలిండర్ ఈజ్ 3 times its radius. Okay, then the ratio of the volume of the cylinder to the volume of the sphere. So volume of the sphere cylinder formula enti pi r square h. Okay, so next volume of the sphere formula enti 4/3 pi r cube. Okay, so ఇంకేమి ఇచ్చారు మనకి రిలేషన్, height of the cylinder is 3 times of its radius. So cylinder radius and sphere radius same ఉంది. So h is equal to what? 3 times r. Okay, so height of the cylinder is 3 times the radius of cylinder. So if you substitute h is equal to 3r, so you'll get pi get cancel, and this is r square, h is 3r, and 4/3 r cube. So r square into r square r cube get cancel. సో ఇక్కడ 4/3 ఉంది, ఫ్రాక్షన్లో డినామినేటర్లో ఫ్రాక్షన్ అంటే రివర్స్ అవుతుంది. సో 4/3 is 3/9. సో 3/4. సో 3 into 3 9, 9/4. So what is the ratio? Choice 3, 9:4. Okay, next question number 11. The outer and inner radii of a hollow sphere. సో స్పియర్ అంటే కార్క్ బాల్ ఉంటుంది. సో హాలో స్పియర్ అంటే ఏంటి? రబ్బర్ బాల్. సో ఇన్సైడ్ మనకి ఎంప్టీ స్పేస్ ఉంటుంది. సో లెట్ us say this is the sphere, hollow sphere. ఓకే, సో ఇన్సైడ్ మనకి ఎంప్టీ స్పేస్ ఉంది. సో మనం దీని వాల్యూమ్ ఫైండ్ చేయాలి, ఈ పోర్షన్ వాల్యూమ్ ఫైండ్ చేయాలి. సో ఏమి ఇచ్చారు ఇక్కడ? అవుటర్ రేడియస్ ఈజ్ 2 centimeters. సో అవుటర్ రేడియస్ అంటే ఏంటి? ఇక్కడ నుంచి సెంటర్ నుంచి ఇక్కడ వరకు. సో ఇన్నర్ రేడియస్ మీన్స్ ఓన్లీ ఇన్నర్ పార్ట్, లోవర్ పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ ద స్పియర్. సో మనకి ఈ వాల్యూమ్ రావాలంటే అవుటర్ స్పియర్ మైనస్ ఇన్నర్ స్పియర్. సో స్పియర్ వాల్యూమ్ ఆఫ్ ద స్పియర్ ఫార్ములా ఏంటి? సో 4/3 pi r cube. R cube is so 2 cube minus 4/3 pi. Inner sphere radius is 1. Okay, so ఇక్కడ మనకి 4/3 pi కామన్ తీస్తే 2 cube is 8, 8 minus 1, 7. Okay, so if you simplify this one, this is 22/7, 7 get cancelled, 88/3. So choice 1, right? Next question number 12. The inner measurements of a length, breadth and the depth of the rectangular tank is so 37 1/3 and 12 and 8 meters are given. So tank, rectangular tank. So length is how much? 37 1/3 and breadth is 12 and height is 8 meters. So have to find the volume of the water. So what is the volume of the water? Volume of the water is nothing but volume of the rectangular pipe. So what is the value of the rectangular pipe? LBH. So this is, if you simplify this one, 33 into 37 plus 1, that is 112/3. So breadth is 12 and the height is 8. So this is the volume of the water. If you simplify this one, you will get 3584 meter cube. So 1 meter cube weight is given as 1000. So 3584 meter cube weight ఎంత ఉంటుంది? So 3584 into 1000 kg. So answer is, so what will be the weight of the water in the tank when it is full? Okay, in kgs లోనే అడిగారు. సో ఇన్ కేజెస్ లో 1000 కేజెస్ లో ఎంత? సేమ్ ఇంతే ఉంటుంది, 3584. ఇన్ కేజెస్ మీన్స్ 3584. ఇన్ 1000 కేసెస్, ఇన్ 1000 కేసెస్ ఆన్సర్ మనకి ఇది వస్తుంది. కేజెస్ లో అంటే ఎంత వస్తుంది? సో ఇంటూ 1000 వస్తుంది. ఓకే, సో ఆన్సర్ ఈస్ చాయిస్ 3. ఓకే, నెక్స్ట్. Okay, so this is the end of the questions. Yeah, so these are the Telegram channels, and if you want join offline coaching, contact our T.I.M.E nearest center. And if you want online coaching, so go through these links. Okay, next. Yeah, so thank you for watching, wish you all the best.